Hi, my name is Emeka Ezeifika. I'm the CEO of Razor Healthcare Limited and Razor Business Technologies. I'm also popularly known as Sare. In the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to use this eagle eye approach to finally protect your business from untraceable staff theft, as well as effectively track every penny, every kobo from your business. I'm going to help you to stabilize and position your business for optimum growth, and hence you will have a good company that can take care of you for life. You can also pass it on to your kids as well as your generations confidently. If you stay to the end of this presentation, you will walk away with exactly how to do all of this and much more. Well, I can guarantee you that. Now, I run both pharmacy based business and also a tech based business. I'm a pharmacist, I'm a certified project manager, I'm a software analyst, I'm a financial and supply management expert, also a business coach and a businessman with several certifications and degrees. In my experience, I believe you are here simply because of one or all of the following. One, you have a gut feeling that your staff is stealing from your business smartly and you really want to find out and stop it. You want to be able to manage your business easily and predictably even in your absence. You don't know exactly how much you are worth, so even though you are making money, you have a hard time spending it because you don't know if you are spending your business money or your creditors money. Also, you want to be free from your business, but you are wondering, what is the be the fate of my business when I leave it for a while? Let's say I decide to travel out or jackpot or whatever. You also want your business to be very stable and positioned for continuous growth, right? These are the reasons you are here, right? Okay, now the first thing I'm going to tell you is that your problems are finally stopped. Your final problems are finally come to an end, right? And I'll show you why this your problem have come to an end in this training. And everywhere on the internet there's almost information on everything except for running a highly profitable business for years like yours. At the end of the day, because owners like you and I don't have enough information and knowledge to grow, some pieces of information could even be there, but they are all scattered, and that is why many of us fail in our business. So there is also a false report that says that most businesses end up folding up in their first year for a lot of reasons, but largely because of inexperience, lack of structuring, and internal theft. Well, I would know because I've been there. You see, in 2007, when I resigned from my work, I started and owned a very big pharmacy. It was the biggest in the area at that time. Customers were always trooping in and out. Every day I made average sales of 200k every day from the business. I had big dreams to open up many branches all over the state and finally build a business that was worth handing over to my kids. But there was a problem. At the end of the month, after restocking, paying debts and salaries, I was left with almost nothing of mine. I was making money, but I didn't know where all those money was going to. Even when I tried to take money from the business, I would be so scared because I didn't know if I was taking my creditors' money or dipping my hands into my capital. Everyone around me felt I was rich, including my family. After all, I had a big store that was always buzzing, but nobody knew what I was going through. Coming to work became torture for me. I was deeply troubled. Sleepless nights, day and night. My business deteriorated. My once buzzing shop started becoming empty, shelf by shelf. And very soon my staff began to leave one after the other until it was just me and my younger cousin who worked with me. I had to let him go eventually. As soon as I couldn't pay him anymore, my business almost folded. That was the lowest of my lows. I was devastated, depressed even. Staff theft and lack of management skill killed my business, almost killed my business. So I took it upon myself to educate myself and about building and managing a profitable business. For the next few years, I studied and learned everything I could about managing and growing business, gaining several certificates and organizing conferences myself. Today, I now run two big pharmacies and I've launched the third one, which is also a wholesale business. I also now run my tech-based business, my razor business technologies, at the same time as I'm running my pharmacy-based business. And the same platform I have, this is the platform you are having this training now. Now the best part is that I'm not even fully involved with the day-to-day running of this business. I finally hacked onto how to stop staff theft, how to structure, stabilize, and grow my business even without being there for weeks. I'm now more focused on helping business owners avoid what happened to me back then, to permanently prevent staff theft occurrences, to also go ahead to build profitable business even in their absence, to know exactly how much their business is worth every time so they can spend their money freely without any guilty conscience, to also structure, stabilize, and grow their business as far. I also now run my tech-based business, Razor Business Technologies, all at the same time. And this is the platform we are having this training with now. You see, the best part is that I'm not even fully involved with the day-to-day running, as I finally hacked into how to stop staff theft, structure, how to stabilize and grow my business even without being there for weeks. I'm now more focused on helping business owners like you avoid what happened to me back then, to permanently prevent staff theft occurrences, to also go ahead to build profitable businesses even in their absence, to know exactly how much their business is worth so that they can spend their money freely without any guilty conscience, to also structure, stabilize, and grow their businesses. So far, my company has educated over 200 business owners, and we are doing more. Today is your turn. Are you excited to be here? Are you really excited? I hope you are. So here are the three things I'm going to cover today. The first one, which is the secret one, is the number one mistake that 89% of business owners make that is responsible for staff theft. The secret two is how to finally now stop this staff theft using these strategies. Now, the secret three is how to use technology to manage your business predictably every single time. Now, let's begin. The first one is the number one mistake that 89% of business owners make that is responsible for their staff theft. And the biggest decision you ever have to make as a business owner is what? Who do you hire? Who are your staffs? Yes, so many businesses don't take this as serious as they should. Now, take a look at the biggest companies and businesses in the world. The first thing that they will show you is how successful they are, is the quality of their staff. I mean, the first thing you notice with them is the kind of quality staff they employ and all that. But here are the mistakes that most business owners like you make. First thing is that they hire their family members as a favor. Mostly they are unqualified. They hire sales girls, boys instead of employees. They still practice the apprenticeship system, which worked before but is now beginning to fail. They don't have the comprehensive hiring process, yet you wonder why your business is not growing. It's like handing a knife and a scalpel to a random guy on the street and asking him to operate on you. Would you ever try that? That there is 99% chance that you are honestly going to die. Your business would die. Because why? It's being managed by unqualified persons. It's that simple. So what do? Do not hire sales girls and sales boys. Hire employees, right? If you are looking to stop staff theft, you must prioritize the persons you hire. You must prioritize your hiring employees and not the regular sales girls and sales boys. Okay, what is actually the difference? What is the difference? You see the picture of the sales girl and the sales the employee, the right employee. Okay, sales girls are simply young girls or maybe young guys who are just looking for a job. Most of the time they are mostly young, uneducated, maybe probably they have just the SSE holders who are just looking for somewhere to work. So you hire them because you feel they can work, and you can pay them between, let's say, 75 to 25,000 per month. You even hire more because you of course, why? Because they are cheap, right? It's a cheap labor, so you have many workers They can even leave your business anytime without notice. Now, considering that somebody who pays 7,000 within 7,000 25,000 salary is a peanut, how do you expect that person to handle a business that is worth millions or hundreds of thousands without thinking of stealing from you? It's not possible. You and I know that the money you are paying them is not enough, so they'll look for more. Where will they get it from? Where will they get it from? Your business, of course. So what should you do instead? Now, I've told you the differences, right? So what should you do instead? What you do is hire employees, right? Set up an interview and look out for graduates. Hire the ones that are smart, cultured, and can think innovatively to improve your business. Make them feel like they are part of the business. Pay them well. You can hire fewer persons instead of larger number of sales girls or boys. They will be more productive and stable. I mean, I pay a new hire in my company at least 45 to 50k monthly, and you can do the same also. With this group, you can hire fewer persons. Treat it like an office job, and they will treat your business like a company. They will bring experience and exposure to your business. One of the best ideas I have implemented in my business was the employee that I hire, and since they feel like they are part of the company, they desire to steal from me to become drastically reduced. So my solution to you today is: do not hire quantity but hire quality. I'm not the only one person that this has worked for. One of my friends ran a clothing store, and for years he complained of staff theft, and his business was slowly dying. Another one was the one that has a cosmetic business that are having the same issue. So I shared this particular secret with both of them and helped them to hire. I even helped them to hire the right persons for their businesses. In 1 year, they were able to grow their business, and the cosmetic man was able to expand to another location. The last time we met, he kept thanking me for showing him how to hire qualified people to run his business, saying that this particular decision changed his life. Don't worry, I'm going to share with you how exactly to find and hire these right talents and the qualities you should look out for when you want to hire, so you can hire right. So let's just quickly move on to the second secret, which is what? Your stock. How to drastically reduce staff theft in your business. Okay, now let's move on to the second secret, which is how to drastically reduce staff theft in your business. Well, this is the main juice of this class, so pay attention, pay close attention. Well, there are two ways you'll probably be stolen from. Your staff can steal from you. The first one is that they could steal from your stock, your products you sell, and the second one, they could steal from your cash, the money you make from those products you sell. Or it could happen both ways. They could either steal your stock and still steal your cash. Okay, so now let me show you exactly how to solve this. Now, for stock, I like to ask you a question. When was the last time you took your stock? You do the stock taking the stock of counting what you sell. You see, most businesses take stock once in a year, and yet they wonder why it's so easy for them for persons to steal from them. It's so easy. You see, effective stock taking is the only thing that will make sure you remain in business and grow your business. What you don't track, you can't grow, right? What you don't track, you can't even monitor. So what do you track? So what do you track? You have to track every stock that enters and leaves your shop. You have to track continuously. If you have to track continuously, you'll be able to notice when something is fishy because you are tracking. Also, your staff won't dare to think of stealing from you because they know that you are always tracking it. You see, once they know, there's this fear that it creates. Now, the worst nightmare of a thief is a man who is aware. So if you are aware, they would stop it. So you have to create a routine for stock taking. You have to deliberately create that. It could be weekly, every 2 weeks, or monthly. One thing I've always do is to be mindful. By that I mean tracking a few random products in a separate note. For instance, you could just have a separate note where you track some few random products and making your staff aware that you do. With that, they'll be extra careful and avoid theft. One of the ways I've taught people to track their stock is by using the bin card system, right? An inventory bin card is a record keeping tool, just a book that tracks the quantity of a specific item in a storage location. This is very to use for people that sell few items in their shops, like cement, bags of rice and all that. So this is how a bin card looks like. So when you have your bin card, you should always update it. For example, if you receive 10 new items, you would increase the quantity on hand by 10. If you sell 5, then you have to decrease the quantity on hand by 5. Then make sure you always balance the bin cards with the actual physical inventory in your store. This will help you to ensure that the bin cards are accurate. To do this, you will need to count the number of items in each bin and compare it to the quantity in hand in the inventory bin card. If they don't match, then that means that you need to investigate and correct them. Again, this works perfectly, but it has a lot of limitations, which is why I always recommend what I currently use, which is way easier. This particular system was what my dad used to track his animal feed business back then, many years ago, when he has to track all the stock values and manage his entire business. But I currently use something quite easier and better. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you about that. So for your cash, always make sure that you record every single transaction that happens daily. So all the purchases in your purchase book with invoices, all the sales in your sales books, all the expenses, you have to have separate books for all of that. At the end of the business day, you have to make sure you reconcile the cost of the product sold with the amount of cash you have at hand that you have collected, both the ones in your banks and your POS. That way you will know that whenever something is missing, you can be able to track and note all of that. Again, when your staff finds out that you are serious about taking stock and all of those your accounts, they will really think about stealing from you. Okay, mind you, I mentioned that you have to hire right. So once you take this, you would understand that your staff will have this kind of mindset that this person knows what he's doing. He's tracking his business, and once you show all those seriousness in your business, they will not steal from you. As you can see, all this can be very taxing and difficult. Honestly, I will tell you, it takes a lot to get this done daily, and that's why many don't even bother to do it, because it's quite stressful, right? But I'm going to show you how to get all of this done easily, right? So let's take a quick recap on what you have done so far. I've shown you how to hire right, and I showed you how hiring right can help you mitigate losses and build a sustainable business. I've also shown you how to track your business in such a way that it makes it impossible for your staff to steal from you. So I'd like to know, are you really enjoying this class? Are you enjoying it? Okay, great. So let's move on to the next step, which is my favorite, which is CK3. How to now use technology to manage your business predictably, even every single time. You see, after my business wobbled, I had to learn how to manage my business. I seriously had to learn it. It became really difficult to manage it manually. I still couldn't trust my staff. I also didn't want to spend hours every time counting my stock, using this bin card manually and all that. It's really exhausting, I tell you. So I discovered that most businesses that knew what they were doing are now using two major things. A good software with many different features and a CCTV camera system, right? One that comes with sounds, right? So as for the CCTV, I discovered that is really worth it if you can afford it, and it will check both your staff and your customers as well. It will help you recall past events in your business. It can help you to catch thieves and improve your security system. So I had to key in immediately, remember, but that is not all. It's just one part of the solution. You have to use both the solution. Now as for the software solution, well, I bought one myself. Then when I had these issues, I used it. It wasn't giving me exactly what I wanted. It wasn't really giving me. I bought another one, and all I could do, I even tried to modify the ones I get. I make a lot of suggestions, but the owners of this software, they weren't really that responsive to my needs. So I honestly knew I wanted a solution that can both manage my products and finances at the same time, as well as everything with ease. Something that can do it with ease and I can't even just, it will just make life easier for me. So I bought this another one. Oh wow, I had to change it. So I bought and used up to 4 different softwares, but there was a problem I had that all of them had in common. These software solutions only covered basic stuffs like invoicing, a few minor stuffs, and they had several errors and issues. I've corrected, I've tried. I've I've been a software critic for many years though, but I now that it's now for my business, I had to now try to improve all these softwares. But for years, I wasn't really getting what I desired. Right? I was actually looking for um something that would help me to manage my stock and goods effectively without stress. That's what I need. I need what will help me to track the money that goes in and out of my business daily, all in one place. Something that can help me to know exactly the worth of my business, correct every discrepancies I have with an accurate knowledge of what's happening in my business. Something that can help me to balance my stock and finances at the same time. You see, that's the key. Something that will balance my finance and my stock, my products that I sell the same time together. So I will not need for any logbooks or recording ledgers or the purchase book or sales books or all of that. I also need something that will help me to take my stock easily without stress. As this was, I knew this was biggest problems that many business owners, including me, had to battle with, even with those softwares, because they were not doing that. So, and these things, wherever it is, it must be fast and must be very easy to use. So I started to look for a developer that could help me to build something like this and make my life easier. But all of them kept making me feel as if I was asking for too much. Was I really asking for too much? Just simple things that I wanted now, right? So I was really frustrated. I was frustrated, honestly. But then one day, while I was running in a treadmill in a gym, it hit me. Actually, these guys are developers. They are just doing this to make a living, right? They're not businessmen like me. They're not real users of the solutions they create. They don't really understand exactly what the day-to-day problem of someone like me who run a business like man faced. And since they don't, how then can they build something that will help my business? How? How is it possible? So that's when I decided to create a solution. I decided that no, I have to now create a solution that will help me myself to solve these problems I and some other business, because it's not only me that was complaining. Several business friends of mine, they were complaining the same thing. So I had to decide on my own and take the bull by the horn and create that solution that can help me and these my friends to solve these problems. At first I decided, okay, I will go into programming. I started learning programming myself, and well, it took me 2 years and 6 months to put together a very strong team. I needed to add up a lot of A-list developers with myself, and I'm the one with the idea, of course. So I had to give them the ideas and everything that I need to do, and we're able to create a formidable business manager software that we'll now call Smart Business Manager. Smart Business Manager. Wow. I'm really excited to say that. Well, I've been using this Smart Business Manager for some years now, about 2 years now, and it has helped me now to, it was not really an easy one, but I had to do that. I've been using this program to manage my business without stress now for the past 2 years, and it has changed my life and business. I can now easily travel. I'm not even worried about my business. Everything is now managed properly in one place. My stock balance, this is how it looks. My stock balanced with my systems, my accounts, and my finances all sorted out. I could move products to my, even now, because I told you I have branches, I could now move products within those 2 branches, and now the third one I'm going to be moving it across all of them easily without me going there. In fact, the other branch I rarely go there, maybe once in a month or once in 2 months, right? And what have that done to me? I'm finally free. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm finally free. It got to the point where a lot of business friends of mine, they were not asking me, okay, Asare, how are you been doing this? Have you been managing it and all of that? Well, I decided to give them access to the same software. So I gave a few of my friends. Well, listen to what my friend Gerard has to say after a year of using this my software. So because I gave it to him and he used it. This is my friend Gerard, and he used it. Okay, so let me quickly now show you exactly how Smart Business Manager works. Let me show you exactly how it works. Let me show you how it works. This is how Smart Business Manager works. Okay, so do you now see how easy and swift this makes your entire business look? Can you now see how using software like this can help you achieve the freedom you've been looking for? You see, today's world has really changed. If you are interested in moving forward, you have to adopt this tech. If not, everything will just leave you behind. Is the reason why I can now live a life of freedom as a business owner, why I can be doing my pharmacy-based business, and be managing my tech-based business, and I'm doing my coaching, I'm doing my project management. I can do all of that without any stress, and my business is moving. Well, because it has actually changed my life. It can definitely change yours. Listening to me today, it can actually change that. So I want to ask you a very quick question. So if you were to hire these right persons like I mentioned earlier to you, and then you use all these tracking strategies I've shared with you now, this Smart Business with you, to take your stock entire business, and you incorporate this software I'm talking about, like this Smart Business, do you really think you ever have to worry about the staff theft or again? No, you wouldn't. So do you believe that this class has been worth your time? Do you think you have learned from me, from this class? Have you learned enough things from this class? Yeah, yes or no? Do you believe that? Now here's another question for you. Are you ready to finally structure your business in a way that you will now have peace of mind, where you no longer feel overwhelmed, where you know that that with or without you in your business will continue to grow into bigger heights even without you? Well, if you said yes to these questions that I asked you, then I want to help you. I really want to help you achieve this. Now, you see, before this class, I was faced with two options. The first option was to part ways with you and hope that you can use what I've shared with you today and figure it out yourself, right? But what if there is a quicker and easier way to do this? An option that lets you be more involved. That lets me be more involved and give you everything that has worked for me, every strictly that has worked for me, and so that you can apply it to your own business as well. Would you like that? Let me know. Would you like that? Well, if yes, I would like to use a few minutes to go over a special offer I have created just to help you, because that is what I really want to do, to help you. You see, when I created this Smart Business Manager, I honestly created it for my use, right? But as my friends started, like Gerard, they started seeing how it has helped my business, they begged me to open it for them, right? And they used it, they gave me the feedback, and even told their friends as well. The demand became increasingly high, so I had to go back and even upgrade the software. Of course, I'm a perfectionist, I know that. I'm a pharmacist, I'm also a perfectionist, so I kept thinking of plenty different ways and other ways to make this software super good for business owners like you. Well, you may be interested to know that this software is in its 91st version today, because it's perfect. It's almost near perfection. My neighbor, who has a wonderful structure where he sells foreign ties, was so happy when I finally gave him the software to help him track his 3 locations, right? And he became very close of mine since then, because I gave him this solution and it's helping him. So I'm going to give you I'll be giving out this solution to the general public for the first time, and that's why I'm going to give it to you listening to me right now. I'm going to give you 1 year access to the Smart Business Manager. That is actually worth just 200,000. If you listen to everything, if you look at the features and everything on this software, is really massive. So I'm going to give it out for you for 200,000 naira today. You see, the smart business manager is going to help you to automate every single part of your business, so you can finally say goodbye to every stress and overwhelm in running your business. And the best part is that everything's happening in one place, right? So imagine you have a look at your system and instantly you know how much your business is worth. You know, that's what I call your balance sheet. You know the entire state you've made, your entire sales you've made for the day, and how you are being paid, maybe through cash or POS or whatever. Then you know who is owing you, you know who you are owing on the other side. You can calculate your entire stock, know the ones that are low in stock and out of stock, your entire financials for the day, all your accounts on every day, for the week, for the month, or even a year or several years, and so many other important things that you need to run your business effectively. And the best part is that it's so easy to use. Even a primary school graduate can use it, so long as you have and you can use an Android phone, or you can use it, or you can just operate on, if you can operate computer fine. If you cannot, if you can just use an Android, it means that you can use it, right? So this software will work for you if you have a traditional brick and mortar store, right? Like a supermarket, pharmacy, clinic, phone, electronics, anything that you sell that is physical, wine shop, even cars, accessories, whatever, ties. I told you about my neighbor that sells ties, right? Anything, so long as one thing is just common with all of this, everything you sell is a product, right? And you buy and sell it with money, your cash, your POS, or your bank transfers, right? So it's a very common. All you need to just a table and a chair and a computer system, a desktop or a laptop, and you are fine. So let me quickly show you again what some people who are already using this software had to say. You see, even mommy, this is mommy top rank saying this, say this software is okay, but at least we don't have to crack our head for prices again, and we don't have to expire product like before. This is top rank speaking. How about Ekene, who he didn't trust technology before, and look at now, I can know much comes in and my business, my stocks are balanced, my system, I know how much is my business. In fact, I'm in a glance how much I'm owing and how much people are owing me. Oga, you too much. That's very funny. So it's definitely going to work for you, a business as well. So I want to say now, considering everything that this software has done for you, we do for you, I'll be more than it's more than fair for me to give it to you at 200,000. Honestly, it will be more than fair. But here is what you are getting. Now I know you may not be tech savvy, right? You may not be tech savvy in setting it up. That's why I took it upon myself to ensure that you have 100% setup for the software. It means that we will literally help you with my team to help you install this software inside your computer and completely set it up for free. That we install it, set it up, and even help you import your products inside the software. Literally, you just need to watch us and our tech staff, right? Even me, of course, I can help you to do everything I told you. You see, tech is so amazing. Just doing this alone usually is supposed to be worth 40k, but I'm going to give it out for you. So here is what you are getting. You are getting this software and the direct software, which is worth 40k. This is what you are getting. It is what you are supposed to get, 240,000, right? But that's not all. I'll also send you a copy of my book. See, this is my second book, and I'm calling you about publishing the third one. This is my the book I wrote about a guide for business owners like you to help you grow your physical business, right? Inside, I covered everything from right business mindset to managing your finances and your stock as a business owner. In fact, this book currently sells 4,500. This is called the Smart Profit Secret, right? I'll be giving it to you as well. So that brings to total what I'm giving to you now to be worth 2,000. Just hold on. Is everything I'm going to give you, it will be worth 245,000 naira. But that's not all. You also be getting free consultation from me, right? 30 minutes a month for the next 6 months. Yes, I'll be there for you to help you sort out everything and answer your questions regarding softwares and the business in general. Nothing beats having someone who is proven to be successful to look at what you are doing and give you advice that can take you to the next level. One piece of advice can change your business. I'll also not give you advice on the business regarding the stocks and finance management, but also give you advice on your staff, how to get those kind of staff that I mentioned earlier, and even much more. Right now, you need to know that to sit down with me normally for 30 minutes will have cost you more than 50k, right? So if you put everything together, you'll be getting a total of 295,000. Right now, the next thing I want to give you is to access to my exclusive employee hiring training. Remember, I talked about how hiring can make or break your business, right? So I decided to give you access to this unreleased module. I've not released it yet, of my course, where I'll be teaching you everything about how to hire right, how to manage your staffs, and everything. Inside, you see the exact quality you should be looking out for when hiring. So it's not by first class or you know how to hire. I'll also show you how to attract and retain the best talents in your business. This alone is worth 20k. This is just simple worth 20k. So when you add it up, everything I'm going to give you access is worth 315,000 naira, right? So that's not all. You also be getting a complete setup, right? A complete step by step tutorial videos. You see all the features of this software, because I understand you might not understand it initially. So we have recorded about short videos demonstrating how you can use all the features of the software. Once you watch it, you can use it. Once you watch it, you can use it, right? So you have a lifetime access to these trainings and these videos, so you can watch it anytime, anywhere. So even if you don't have time to manage the software, right, your staff can also, you can give it to your staff, they can watch it and begin to use it immediately. So just in case you encounter any issue at all, you have us there. So you watch those videos and you get your solutions immediately. Now, that's not all. I'm also going to give you easy access 24/7 customer and tech support team. I understand that you always have questions or might need help anytime. That's why we've deployed a team of customer support and tech experts at your beck and call. Right, this is something that you won't get anywhere else. I'm not joking. This is worth 25,000 naira per year. But so here you go, everything you are getting 340,000 naira. So that is not still all. You also be getting free updates and upgrades for 1 year at least. I'm personally committed to helping you manage your business effectively. That's why I'm always on the lookout for new technologies that will make life and business much easier for you. And what we'll do, you get access to these future upgrades and updates at no extra cost to you. And finally this next slide I'm going to show you now is so everything you're getting is 380,000, right? So you are now going to get this price list, and even the largest. I can't put a price on it now because it's up to you to decide how much this is really worth. What am I going to do? I'm going to expose you to my free online community where I teach people how to manage their business. You have to understand how to retain and grow your customers, how to hire, how to manage your finances and products, how much more, all for free. And then you'll meet different business owners like you, and you learn from their experiences. When they share the experience, everybody will learn from each other. It's like a community of love where we just share our experiences and want to grow together. So I'll be giving you access to that. So that's how much. Now, how much does all of this cost you? Everything you are getting tonight is worth 380,000 naira in value. However, I'm not going to charge you that. Definitely not. I'm not going to even charge you 300,000. I'm not going to charge you 300,000 or 250,000, no 200,000. I'm not even going to charge you the normal 150,000 that we charge for something like this. I'm not going to charge you that, right? But I have a question for you. Let's say I did charge you this 150,000. I want you to answer yes or no. If all this package did was save your years of wasted energy, time and effort, will it be worth it? If all this is going to will it be worth it if all of this did to finally give you that peace of mind that you have been craving, that comes from the knowledge that your business is covered and well protected effectively? Will it be worth it? If all that it is what to prevent staff from stealing from your funds and running your business dry, and you get it for that 150,000, will it be worth it? Right? if all it did was to give you a clear estimation on what your business is worth, and when you can optimize to further grow your business easily, so you can have something to hand over to your kids and families, would it be worth it? Would it be worth it? All right, well, it's a great, you agree that it will be worth it. But like I said, I'm not going to charge you this 150,000. This amazing solution, I will give it to you for 100,000, 100,000. However, for the first 10 people, I want to make a very special offer right now. For the next few hours, I don't know where we are watching this video from, but for the next few hours, you can get access to this software and everything that comes from it for just 50,000 for the next few hours. So here's the account number. It's a Money Point account. Our company name, Razor Business Technologies. Make the payment there. Now, just think about it. You can screenshot, of course, you can screenshot this, but just think about it. Imagine that you every day, because you don't manage your business properly, you are losing money. So let's say maybe you are losing just as little, it could be more, but let's just imagine that you are losing as little as 2,000 naira daily. So that means in 25 days you lose 50k, and in 1 year you've lost 730,000. But if you take this decision today and you get this software to manage your business, you get to save yourself 680,000, right, in your losses at least. So would you rather lose your 730,000 or you just pay 50,000 to solve all of this and solve it all once and for all? I know you make the right decision. I know you make the right decision to yourself. So here is the account number again. Pay to this Money Point account, and once you do that, send a proof to this phone number you are seeing on your screen right now, 09041977477, 09041977411, and send the proof through WhatsApp only, because we might not be able to pick your calls or anything. Just send a message through WhatsApp and we'll set up everything for you. We'll get every package for you within 24 hours. Please, like I said, send through the WhatsApp only, as I always have several calls and WhatsApp is perfect. Please, so just your name and the proof of your payment, send it to the WhatsApp. Once you make this payment, 50,000 naira, within 24 hours you get all your package. I can assure you that. So do you need to worry? You don't need to worry. Why? Because whether it work for you or not, I understand this fear when you want to try something new, right? But there are so many people who just like you, who didn't know anything about this some months ago, and today they are confidently running their business with smart business managers, just like Ekene, just like Top Rank, just like Gerard I mentioned to you. Plus, you don't have to worry. You are protected by our ironclad, we'll fix it guarantee. So if at any point in time you encounter any problems or issues with using this software, all you need to do, just bring it to our notice through that same number, and everything will be fixed for you free. Even if it means we coming down to your location personally to come and fix it, we'll do that. That is what we like to do, and we'll always do that. So you see, there's nothing you really need to lose. Now that you have to understand, so you have to really understand that I'm really running at a big loss. Giving out everything at just a cheap price. But well, it's what I do. So I cannot say how long this offer is going to last. So act fast before the price go back to 200,000 naira. So here is everything that you are getting today. So you are getting your full access, your smart business manager, your direct setup, your book. You are getting the 30 minutes booked consultation with me. You are going to get the employee hierarchy training. You are going to get your 24-hour customer support upgrade and the online community, which is, I said, is priceless. Now, well, you have two options. Just close this page and go back to the way you are doing business, the old way, with all the uncertainties and all the stress that involved. Or you get this software and this whole entire offer and package and transform your business and finally sit back in peace and watch everything fall in place. Well, I know you will make a very smart decision. You are going to make it quickly. So here is the payment details again. 50,000 money point. Send the details to this WhatsApp number. You can screenshot it. So once you make the payment, just send it to your WhatsApp number and we'll take it over from there. In 24 hours you're going to get all your package. I assure you that. So I want to thank you so much for your patience, for listening, and you are very much appreciated. God bless.